Kyle said there was talk among the players in between periods about winning that game for you. To have that kind of gesture from your players, what does that mean?
Well, it's real nice. I mean, they know the story, they know the history, and we've got an honest culture in there, and we're just out for each other. So it was a beautiful victory really tonight here, especially because of the character we showed to get it. I mean, we came out with a really good start, and until about the 8-minute mark of the second period, we were on track for a solid game. We let it slip, but I love the way the guys recovered in the third period. Of course, Edmonton always dangerous with their weapons, but we were able to sustain whatever they threw at us. Linus had a good game, and I thought we really deserved the overtime win at the end, and just real pleased with the guys making that special gesture, and it's something we're definitely going to build on this game.
You talked about it yesterday. You think you were deserving of some luck finally in the overtime?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been strange puck luck of late, and I thought the way the guys put away the controversial loss last night in Vancouver just shows again the way the group's developing and how they're dealing with adversity and bouncing back from it in such a short and quick turnover, and the energy everybody needed to dig up to finish that was deep into the reserves, but you can see we're a well-conditioned group of guys who have a big heart, and this is one of the best teams here in the Western Conference. To play them at the end of a road trip like this and come away with both points is really something that'll give us a lot of confidence moving forward.
Along those lines, Colin Miller too. He's spent a lot of time, but to get that goal.
I thought Millsy played a really strong game tonight, and that's why we picked him in that second unit. In the overtime, he earned it with his game overall. He was really aggressive in the neutral zone, very confident with the puck tonight, and we loved his reaction to having not played, of late. And I think that that competition just continues.
How were you guys able to kind of neutralize McDavid and Dressel? They got their chances, but for the most part, they obviously didn't get a point.
Yeah, the key for us is the second chances on them. We knew they were going to get some initial chances just with their speed and the way they attack, and I thought we were really able to neutralize anything after that and pick them up pretty early through the neutral zone. We were tight in the neutral zone, always five guys working together like a pack there to take away some of that speed, and I thought overall we did a good job on it. Penalty killing was excellent, took a heartbreaker there with a second to go on that last kill, but overall, I thought that we were able to neutralize them for the kind of opportunities they might get in a regular game.
I'm assuming Middlestat was healthy?
Yeah, Casey, it's again the numbers game that we have going on here, whether it's Casey or whether it's Jake. Right now, we've got excellent people right through the roster. We like our depth on both positions, and for Casey, it was a day to take a breath, take a watch from the outside, and learn from sometimes watching from the outside. When you're an age like that, we're just nothing but excited about the way he dealt with today and the time we had with him, and the coaching we were able to do with him, and it's part of what we're doing is growing these players with different kinds of experiences, and today was his turn to take a look.
As you said, the team would go through adversity at some point, and since you got points in 7 of 9 games, what is that starting to show you?
Yeah, I mean, I told you back home that we really like that we've settled into a game. I thought all 3 games, whether Calgary, Vancouver, now in Edmonton, there were a lot of really good things happening in the games. We did let them slip with some strange game management situations that we'll get better at. But overall, there is a consistency now and a belief in what our game is. It's one thing to know that we have a plan. It's another thing to know we have a game. But the other thing is that it starts becoming automatic, and that the habits come through, and that's what we're seeing more and more here, that we're able to recover within a game like today where we let it slip and could have easily fallen apart, but we got back to that plan and religiously carried it through.
Points in 7 of 9. It's a nice little run after a tough stretch.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that's 6 games in those 9, or 6 games in 9 nights, I think, and come away with, a few points is definitely nice. And, you say at the beginning of the Western Canada trip, we're going to go 1-1-1, probably take it. Obviously, we wanted more, but, we'll take our 3 points and go home and try and get 6 points this week.
Kyle, was there any talk of any note about overtimes here in the last 24 hours? You guys have dropped 5 in a row, and it's mostly a coin flip, but you hadn't found a way for the last few.
No. I don't,
Any idea why it is? Is it just basically a coin flip situation most of the time?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically who makes a play. I mean, you get some overtimes that are back and forth and 2-on-1s, breakaways, whatever, and then it's just a crapshoot. Other ones you get, kind of tight, and then a guy misses an assignment and it's in the back of your net. So, tonight we made a play, and Jack made a great play there, and Joe got it over to Millsy. So it's just the way she goes sometimes.
Is there any motivation in trying to get this win for your coach, considering how things ended here? For him?
Sure was.
Yeah.
We talked about it in between periods and this morning, and we wanted to get a win for him. We know how much it meant to him, and things didn't end well here for him, and he wouldn't say it, but I know that this game meant a lot to him.
What about your experience with him makes you want to win for him?
Well, just his demeanor, like the way he treats everybody. He's honest, he's fair, he's demanding, fun. He's extremely good motivator. He's a guy that everybody wants to play for. And I know talking to the guys that were in Edmonton that had him, I didn't hear one bad thing about him. So I know that he's very well liked, and he's pushing us to be better. And we're appreciative that we have him.
Ike's had it, and then obviously went low to Jojo there, and just the 2-on-1 kind of developed, and he made a great play that snuck through, and I wasn't even sure it made it through in the start there, and then just got lucky it squeaked in. Yeah, it's been a while, and it's been an interesting season, so felt good.
What's it been like for you to be bouncing in and out of the lineup or not able to produce because you're not getting a consistent chance? How big does this feel?
Yeah, it feels good, but I mean, it's one goal. They come in bunches, hopefully, and they hadn't come for a while there, so hopefully more to come.
How did you guys kind of get the game back a little third period? You were able to ground it out after they took it to you the second period.
Yeah, they had a good stretch of probably 10 minutes there. I don't know. I thought the third was back and forth again. They definitely had their chances. We had our chances too, but I think for the most part of that game, we played our game more. And when we do that, we generally end up on top.
Was there any much talk in the wake of yesterday about overtime? You had dropped 5 in a row in different ways. It wasn't really a common thread, but you guys hadn't found a way in overtime.
No, there wasn't any talk about that.
Do you sense that there was any common thread to it, or just kind of just more of a coin flip?
About the overtimes?
Yeah.
I have no clue, honestly. It's when you get out there in 3-on-3s, it's go either way. You're trading chances, so we haven't had them bouncing our way. So hopefully they start.
The puck and just try to keep the puck away from McDavid and Draisaitl. Is that kind of the approach you guys put in overtime?
Yeah, and I think like I said, I think we played like that pretty much every game in overtime, and I think we've played well. We just haven't gotten the bounces and kind of the other way around. But in overtime, I feel like we've played well. We control the puck a lot, and I think that's a good formula for 3-on-3. And I think if we keep playing like that, we should get more wins than we get losses in overtime.
What was the sense for Ralph? I mean, it was 6 years ago, but you guys sensed that this was probably a big one for him, right?
Definitely. I mean, he was here, and it's always special coming back to a place that you've been. And I'm not sure. I guess this is the first time he came back here since he coached, and probably a little bit emotional. And I'm sure it means a lot to him. And it was fun to get that 2 points for him. I feel like he deserved that. I think it's been really good so far, and it was fun to get that one for him.
If I had told you Tuesday you'd get 3 out of the 6 points the way you guys had to battle through this trip, I mean, how do you look at that?
I mean, it's not an easy trip, definitely not, but you want to get as much as possible. I think it's okay. I think this win meant a lot. Would have wanted to get more, but we feel like we let a couple points slip maybe, but we played some good teams, so I guess it's an okay result.